Welcome back, guys. Well, I still can't believe the fact that it has been over 10 years since I bought this knife. I already did a 6 years update, which by the way is my first video on this channel. So I thought what better way to start this new year than with a decade checkpoint update. It's my most EDC'd folder by far since I worked in a kitchen for a couple of years, so I did everything with it from recycling boxes, and then later it was my kitchen prep knife at home, just because I didn't see the point of buying kitchen knives. Between you and me, this translates to basically any excuse to use it. Currently it's retired from kitchen work and it was time to give it another teardown to fully clean it, oil it and inspect what additional wear we have accrued in these extra 4 years. Before that, as you can see, the compression lock still feels fresh and hasn't lost its fidgety charm after all this time. Regarding the DLC coating, I don't know man, I think it uses some black magic voodoo stuff, since the only way I managed to remove it is if you actively scrape it off with some diamond stones, like I did here by mistake on my Spyderco sharp maker. And as you can imagine, I cut lemons with it, opened some cans, cut all fuel lines on my car, you name it, the blade has been exposed to it. Right, so far the stop pin looks rusty, but let me clean it first. I used blue Loctite on my previous rebuild, so a pair of pliers are in order to securely remove the bolts. Zooming in, we have your usual grime and gunk and some surface deposits on the stop pin. The lanyard spacer is the only thing that was hard to remove last time, so that's why it's so heavily scratched, since I had to use my pliers on it, but this time it came out nicely. The first liner looks good, but to access the second one you need to remove the pocket clip. A T6 is needed since these are the smaller screws on the knife. As expected, the pocket clip has unlocked the maximum patina achievement. Same story with the second liner, I can't see any corrosion or anything else. Moving on, the blade is in top form and not even the detent ball managed to remove the DLC coating after what, thousands of interactions? And let's have another look at everything before I start to clean them. After a spa session full of WD-40 on everything, and giving the stop in my famous blade scraping technique, it was time to reassemble everything. The right side first, where my pocket clip is. I like to put the Loctite since it worked perfectly last time and I can keep the main bolt tension as I want it. Regarding the oiler pen, I can't remember what exact brand it is, but it seems to last so far. And we're back. The action is smooth as a well-engineered bolt action rifle and the blade centering is as it was from day one. I gave it a fresh paracord for a finishing touch, and what more can I say? The Para 2 truly is a must-have EDC folder that has stood the test of time. I'm still gonna use it regularly since it ages so gracefully. Thank you for watching guys, and what's your oldest and most used knife?